These pieces of crap literally tried to sell their baby for a 6-pack of beer and $1,000 to a man at a campground. You know why? Because taking care of 3 dogs and a baby was too much. So you want to give away the baby instead of the dogs. Make it make sense. This couple is from Arkansas and they tried to sell their 2-month-old baby boy for freaking beer and money. 21-year-old Darian Urban and 20-year-old Shailene Ehlers are charged with 1 count each of endangering the welfare of a minor and attempting to accept consideration for relinquishment of a minor. On September 21st, somebody used the phone in the manager's office of the Beaver Lake Hideaway in Rogers to call the Benton County Sheriff's Office. This was in order to report those so-called parents trying to give up their baby for booze and money. The parents, so-called parents, even went so far as to write a letter for the reporting person giving them custody. And it was a contract type thing. The contract said, I, Darian Urban, and Shailene Ehlers are signing our rights over to Cody Nathaniel Martin of our baby boy for $1,000 on 9/21/24. That was the date. There was then a disclaimer after signing, and listen to what it said. It said, there will be no change in y'all two's minds and to never contact us again. What literal pieces of crap. The person who called the authorities also noted that the baby appeared to need medical attention. A deputy then responded to the campground and EMS arrived to the scene. The parents were not at the scene at the time, and the baby was then transported to a local hospital. Witnesses who were on the scene were then interviewed by the officers, and the letter that was signed by the suspects, the contract, was taken up for evidence. One person on the scene also had a cell phone video of the couple signing the letter, or contract, should we say. The affidavit said that a deputy found that the baby had been given to someone at the campground in exchange for a 6-pack of beer, and that the baby was then passed over to another person for $1,000. But one person who was involved said that no money was actually given, so I'm not sure. The person who allegedly traded the beer for the baby was then interviewed and said he was concerned for the baby's welfare and just wanted to keep him for the night. It was said that this person was stumbling and had slurred speech and smelled like straight up alcohol. The parents were then interviewed and they said that the baby was with the person who adopted him. They were eventually arrested and taken to the sheriff's office, where they again went over the events of what happened that day. They stated that they created an agreement that they videotaped to make sure it was legal, and they planned to legalize it on Monday. They both said that they then left on the understanding that the baby was given to the person in exchange for money that was to be collected on Monday. Witnesses told authorities that the baby smelled like feces and ammonia, and that while changing his diaper, they observed bad rashes and blisters and swelling of his bottom and private area. Unbelievable. This is unreal. $1,000. Is that all your baby is worth to you? I'll tell you this. I hope that baby is taken away for good from them, because if they don't want him, there's no telling what will happen to him. I hope somebody who would care and love that baby boy gets him, and hopefully CPS, Child Protective Services, or whatever it's called in that state, will finally do their job in this case. Anyway, this makes me mad. For more true crime, don't forget to give me a follow and visit my website at www.truecrimewithmegan.com.